God, never underestimate the power of a bathroom break. Now I'm even with last week. Alright, so as much as I say never underestimate the power of a bathroom break, seeing as I'm now effectively broken even, I suppose, I'm just going to scrutinize my food for the week. So last Saturday, after weigh-in, I had scrambled egg on crumpets instead. I will keep this video a lot shorter, by the way. I had a sandwich from the supermarket on the way to work, Biscoff cookies, had Huel for dinner, which was not bad. The mac and cheese is not my favorite, it's not that bad either. Pack of Maltesers, but I did snack a lot that day. I kind of feel like I just looked at the amount of calories burned from exercise and went, okay, yeah, I'm going to treat myself, and could be counteracting that. I was still on a deficit for that day though. Sunday, that was the day when I just didn't log anything, which was dumb. I should not be not logging on these days. I should at least log the meals outside of the cheat meal just so I know what I'm eating, and that was really stupid and I shouldn't have done that. In future, I will. Monday, oh god, yeah, Monday I had Huel for breakfast and lunch, which was bizarre. Except I was still having coffee and cookies with it. And that was the day I had McDonald's. And as you can see, McDonald's make up like the lion's share of my calories for that day. And again, I was still under calories. Even if I didn't factor in the supposed calories burned from exercise, I was under calories that day. My sugar was not good though. Won't have helped. I am noticing like on some days I'm going over the recommended amount for one or two nutrients. That could be having something to do with it, I think. Tuesday was just another normal day where I had the usual scrambled egg on the naan bread thing. Had Huel for the other two meals. But I did also buy this, I bought a cake thing. I had such a ridiculous amount of calories remaining that day that I thought, yeah, I can fit that in. I'm just buying it. And you know what? It was real nice. I enjoyed eating it. I felt like I'd earned it from the calorie deficit that I was running. And then on Wednesday, if not for exercise done that day, I would have been over calories. Keep in mind, I logged the amount of time I spent walking. As mentioned, if I simply go over the road to the store to buy some groceries, I don't log it. If I actually walk a significant amount of time, like more than 15 minutes at a time, I will log that. My lunch, I was obviously having those fried chicken, well, oven-baked, supposedly fried chicken things that I said I'd been having, and they are also making up a significant portion of the calories I have with the meals. I could probably cut back on those and still not be hungry, so I'm going to have to look into doing that, I think. But I have been trying to get into the habit of sort of using, sort of healthier, supposedly healthier things as snacks, like those little chicken portions, those Choco Leibniz, or however you pronounce it, those cookies. I am a huge fan of those. The fact that they do kind of come divvied up in the little thingies of 3 is nice, but you can even see there I'm not always adhering to the portion limit on those. I ate the other cake from the packet of 2 cakes that I bought in that day. But again, according to the exercise I did, I was still with a deficit. But I'm, again, just with the sheer nutritional profile of some of what I'm eating, even on the days where I'm making sure I eat plenty of fresh fruit and veg, I'm still not doing myself any favors with some of the other stuff I put in. Like, I don't think I may not be balancing this properly. Thursday was that day I ran 2 miles and felt amazing doing it. I'm still really pleased about that. Now, my prevailing theory is I've gained muscle from that. I think Saturday was when I ran my first full mile since recovering, and this was the first time I ran my first 2 miles since recovering. Now, obviously, I have done more distance on the elliptical, but aside from the fact that that's easier, it also burns fewer calories. I am mostly just focusing on running, because running is what I want to do. Running is what I love. So the fact that I've just run considerably more in a single week than I've been doing for several months, that will have caused some muscle gain. And I do have this bad habit of looking at my calorie burn off for the day and going, oh, I can eat more. But I think what won't have helped is the pizza that I bought. It was like a Detroit style pizza. And while I was able to keep the calories in an acceptable level, because my fitness pal said they were, apparently, I, again, may just be trusting raw numbers a bit too much here. The sodium content is nuts, and it's probably caused some water retention as well. Probably caused me to retain some other things I might not have wanted to retain. I did say I was going to watch the sodium, and then I have days like this where I just forget to watch the sodium. And then, of course, because I finished that pizza off for breakfast the following morning, that also spiked my freaking sodium like crazy. I don't actually know if the sodium content of the Huel I've been having is accurate. Apparently Huel has managed to revise its nutritional profile a few times, And I don't think the version of the Mexican chili huel I'm currently having is the same as what's on MyFitnessPal. Or if the right one is on there, I may be picking the wrong one. So maybe there were 1,200 milligrams of sodium in the one that I ate. Maybe there weren't. I don't know. But either way, the main crux of this is while I am staying under calories every single day, once exercise is factored in, there are days where I'm just forgetting to give any consideration whatsoever to nutrients. Now, I did say I wasn't going to be paying much attention to that, and I still don't know if that's even the problem. I am kind of sticking with just the theory that I've simply gained muscle from abruptly getting so back into running as much as I'm doing so suddenly. If that is the case, then yeah, there's going to be some weight gain from muscle mass returning to my legs. But in time, that'll plateau, and I'll go back to losing weight from burning fat again. So this last week, I've been more indulgent than I had in the preceding ones because I felt like I was allowed it. And now I'm starting to think, well, then I'd better cut back on that. Yeah, I treated myself multiple times this week thinking I had the calorie allowance, but was it right for me nutritionally? Would I have lost more weight? Well, would I have not broken even or indeed not had a half-pound gain at the beginning of the day had I not done this? So over the next week, that's what I'm going to aim to do. I'm going to aim to actually now pay a bit more attention to the nutrition of the food I'm eating and not just the calorie count, see what kind of results I get. But also, I'm going to try and get at least 4 more miles run this week, i.e., I'd run 2 miles at least twice. I would like to run more times in the week, but my legs do keep needing a couple of days to recover because, oh God, sorry, if it sounds like I'm complaining, I'm really not. I am loving this. I'm only sitting behind a microphone right now. You can't see how much I am beaming at the burn I can feel in my legs, at how heavy they feel, at how much stronger I know they're getting, how much strength I know is returning to them. I'm kind of tearing up too. I'm glad I didn't film this. It'd be embarrassing to show you. Like I said at the end of part 1 of today's uploads that I wouldn't let this get me down, and my God, it's not getting me down. I'm ecstatic. Still, or as they'd say back in Massachusetts, this is pissa, and I'm wicked happy about it. I'll see you soon.